Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, and in today's video I'm going to show you how I do my hair routine from the shower to the actual updo. Now I know it looks a bit of a mess at the moment, but it will look good by the end of the video, I promise. A few people do comment on my hair saying, oh, it looks really good and everything, and I'm like, does it? But thank you. And then they ask, oh, how do you do it? What products do you use? So I thought I'm just going to do a video dedicated to that. If I don't think my hair looks good, then I don't feel good. Is that stupid? Does anybody else relate to that? So basically, if I'm having a bad hair day, it's most likely going to have be a bad day. So I try to make sure my hair looks good because, let's face it, everything else looks a bit so I try to make sure the hair looks good. Obviously it doesn't look good now because it kind of needs washing and everything, but I thought, no, I'll make sure it looks rubbish now and then I'll wash it and everything and make sure it looks good by the end of the video. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm going to go wash my hair now, but I thought I'd show you which shampoos I use, and they're both LV L'Oreal Colour Protect, the shampoo and conditioner. Sometimes, probably once a week, I mix in a bit of purple shampoo. It doesn't really matter what purple shampoo you use, really. I think the one I use is L'Oreal. I would show you, but I ran out. So yeah, that shows you how much I use it. And I get a big salon size from Amazon. It's quite big, so as you can tell, I use it quite a lot. It just maintains the blondness, because this unfortunately isn't my natural hair colour. This is, as you can tell, but it just gives it a bit of oof, and sometimes you get a bit of silvery kind of bits, if you can see there, like silvery-ish bits when you use the purple shampoo. And these protect your colour, so it lasts so much longer. And I use this. It's quite new actually that I've been using this. It is, if you can see that. Can you see it? Can you see it? There you go. It's the Blue Man Cloud Control. So basically it's just a hair oil and it just conditions your hair and just makes it more controllable and makes it less dry. What you can do, you can either use it in the shower and just put a few drops and use it like you would do a conditioner. Obviously for the best results it would be lathering your hair in it and leaving it for 2 to 3 hours. So what I do is just wash my hair. Like, I don't have a shower per se, I just wash my hair and then just use this, and it smells really nice. It smells quite lemony, so yeah. It doesn't smell either, you know, when you get some hair oils and they smell like that permy smell and you're like, ugh. Yeah, it doesn't smell like that. So that's nice. So I'm gonna go wash my hair now, so I'll be right back. So it is now damp. I just towel dry it just a little bit, just so it's a little bit damp. And then the only time I ever use a brush is just to brush it into place a little bit. And as you can see, I'm holding the brush in a weird way, because I accidentally broke it just now. Oops. So invested in a new brush. So that's the only time I ever use a brush, is just to brush it like that, just so it's not like a bit crazy and not knotty. Then the next thing I get is the 5th Sample Styling Mask Pomade by Blue Man. If you can see that there, very, very lovely. And if you open it up like that, it's like a bluey kind of colour. And it kind of smells like mint. And what I do, so your hair's still damp, you just get a little bit, and just a little bit like that, and then you rub it in your hands, like that, you can see, and then I just put it in my hair. And that is your pre-styler done. So that'll make it a lot more easier to style when you're blow drying it and stuff like that. It just makes it so much easier, because in the past I was using sprays and mousse and everything, and it wouldn't do anything. So I use this and it just gives it a bit of hold already. So I'm like, yes, thank God. Always before you blow dry your hair, you must use heat protectant, otherwise it'll just burn your hair basically. You're just going to end up with it being all wilted. Is that the right word? Wilted? You know what I mean, kind of all crispy and burnt. So I use the Tony & Guy Men Messy Sea Salt Spray Heat Protectant, fancy, and literally I just use one spray on my hand. Well, that was 4 sprays, but yeah, just to get it in your hands and then just around your hair, just so your hair doesn't burn to a crisp. The next step is the hair dryer. What you want to do is I just blow dry it back first, and then because I'm doing a quiff, you always have to do it the opposite way. So my hair naturally goes like that, so you always do it the opposite way, so it gives it a bit more volume. I'll show you. And what I found, I do this technique when I'm drying as well, and it just gives it a little bit of bounce as well. I don't know where I learned that from. I think it was just freestyling, I guess. I'm a freestyler. God, I sound so stupid. So once that's dry, you kind of can see where it's gonna go now. And what I always used to freak out about, before you like put your like wax in, or your gel, or your like heavy clay or whatever, it kind of like, oh my God, it doesn't look like it's gonna go this way, or how's that bit gonna go there? Don't worry about it, it's gonna be fine. I use the Blue Man Cavalier Heavy Clay. Ooh. Can you see that there? Yeah, oh, I like the pictures. Very, very cool. Do people use the word cool anymore? But yeah, very cool, and it smells like fudge. Like, it'll make your hair smell like fudge. You know, if people are gonna go up to you and smell your hair. So as you can see, it's kind of a clay type of thing. So I usually dig my finger right in, and you get it there, and you just spread it across your hand, and you put it around your hands, and you have to rub it, because if you don't rub it, then it won't activate, it won't go hot. That kind of sounds like an innuendo, but you know, I really need to go to bed. So you rub it or it won't work, and then it's styling time. So what I always do first is always do these bits first, so they're out of the way, so you know what you're playing with. And you always start at the back first and then work your way up, because most people just do this bit and then there's nothing going on here. Now you can always go for the sleeked back look, or what I do most of the time is I go for the messy look. So you get this bit here and it's kind of wispy bits, and you kind of like, I'm feeling like, ugh, I don't really care today. So you just do that. It's completely up to you how you want to style your hair, because it is your hair, but I usually have like wispy bits going on most of the time. It's like princely curls, shall we say. I don't know, I think I'm talking a load of rubbish, but yeah, kind of princely thing going on there. And there we have it, kind of the messy quiff kind of look going on. This is probably the usual style I go for. Sometimes it's more higher, but because my hair's getting quite long now, I call this the short to mid-length kind of look I go for. So yeah, kind of the messy look, but it kind of looks sleek but kind of bedheady kind of thing. I don't know. What shall I come up with? What name shall I come up with it? Like a messy prince. Let's go with that. The messy prince look. There we go. The prince just got out of bed. And finally, I just use a little bit of hairspray. This is Bristow's Ultra Hold, and I'll just do one spray, maybe two. And that is my hair routine. So it doesn't take quite as long as most people would think, 10-15 minutes if that, and yeah, I'm quite happy. Just as I'm looking in the camera, and I'm usually in a mirror and everything, I'm kind of happy with it. Is it the best I've looked? Probably not, but I'm happy with it. Considering it's my first time doing it on a camera kind of thing, I'm quite happy with it. But yes, this is what I used, and Blue Marn is a saving grace. I love their products, love, and yeah, I hope you liked it, because a few people are like, how do you do routine, how do you do it? So I'm like, oh, I feel like really awkward like showing you, because I'm like, I don't feel worthy. Like, does that make sense? Am I being stupid? I just don't feel like, what's the word, like, I don't know, it just feels weird, like, oh, is my hair that good to show people a routine? Does that make sense? There's a word for it. But that's what I mean. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. And please like the video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below if you've got any of these products, or you like this video, or you like these kind of videos. I just want to know how I'm doing, what kind of videos you want me to do, what kind of videos you really want me to do, and I'll probably do them. And please subscribe if you haven't already. It helps out the channel a hell of a lot. I'm getting close to that goal of 640, nearly there. Can we get to it by the end of August? Fingers crossed. I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.